Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy's Kong Quest. Continuing right from where we left off, Target Terror, we're going to Bramble Scramble, or whatever, I forget what it's called. Wasn't paying attention. Anyways, yeah, sorry about the long absence. Computer was being stupid, so... speaking of stupid... Anyways, yeah, right now I'm actually crap. I'll just kill myself, jeez. Forgot about that. Yeah, Bramble Scramble. Anyways, are you serious? Alright, let's try that again without dying. Alright. Anyways, it's New Year's Day now, so... I was hoping to get this video out, recorded, really, before the New Year, but... time kind of got away from me, so... sorry, but... it happens. At least I'm getting out this video now. So, and hope if all goes well, have another episode up right away, so hopefully that'll make up for the long absence. Kind of like the last time I did that. Anyway, as always, I'm playing with, oh jeez, my PSP as a controller, so, freaking crap, are you serious? I'll have to come back to that. Oh, wait. Will I? Yes, I will. Okay. Yeah, for some reason they lock the screen at that point. I assume it has to do with loading stuff. Or just trying to balance the system so you can't abuse the ability to go back. Or whatever. Anyways, mostly what I've been up to these past couple of days. Well, I guess I should just bring you up to speed the past couple of months, really, given how long it... Oh, what the... Okay, that's probably not going to show up in the recording, but it froze for a moment there. Anyways, yeah, I actually tried to record, an episode. I guess I should say this episode, before I actually left Oklahoma, but unfortunately, the Greggy suddenly stopped working, so, but, yeah, I do have reasons for not getting anything recorded. But I apologize nonetheless. Get off of that. I didn't even know you could stay on that. Anyways, yeah, I just settled in back at home. So, oh, I can't believe that happened. And I haven't been able to get much stuff done, not getting out of the house that often, but Christmas was pretty good. I got some nice presents, and including a digital camera and a couple of movies, and I actually got Modern Warfare 3 from my sister, which is pretty nice. You can say what you want about the game, you can't really beat getting it for free though, right? Thankfully, none of the trophies are online trophies. I don't particularly like trying for online trophies / achievements, so And it's mostly just because I'm not very good. And sometimes, oh jeez, sometimes it feels like a burden to try for anything online when everyone else is just like, I'm good at this game. I'm like, oh, I'm not. Well, you suck. And then yeah. Anyways, sob stories aside, if you can even call it that. Another thing I've been up to lately is, wow, I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but occasionally there's like various explosions. Again, it's New Year's Day. It's, well, technically New Year's Day. You can still call it New Year's Eve if you want, but I still call it New Year's Day because, you know, it's the new year. Just barely, but the new year. And I honestly don't remember where the... Oh wait, I do remember where it is. I'm lying. I'm going back for it right away, anyway. Because... Oh, jeez. Sometimes I get really careless. Anyways, yeah, another thing I've been up to lately is the Steam Holiday Sale, which I'm sure you know has lots of special achievements that give you presents. I haven't been able to get a lot, but I have been able to get a fair amount thanks to, of course, sales and indie bundles, free-to-play games. Well, not really free-to-play games. I only had one game that was like that. No, 2 games, if I count TF2. Which I do, because it is free-to-play. But, yeah, the only one I really got around to doing was the one for Spiral Knights. Mostly because games like Rusty Hearts and stuff like that I can't necessarily do because I don't know if I was able to run it or not. I installed it, but like the first time I installed it, I don't know what happened that made it stop. I assumed that it was supposed to run after that, but it didn't. Don't know why. As far as cheating on achievements go, I wouldn't necessarily say I've done that, though I mean, technically I kind of did for Psychonauts, but it's not exactly, it was a matter of lack of skill or anything like that. It was just me being lazy and not having much time. This right here, yeah, I don't really understand how you're supposed to really know that you're supposed to do that. It's kind of a secret that eluded me for a long time. Though, to be honest, I don't remember if I discovered it on my own or if I just looked up a guide. Speaking of... yeah. Another one right there. Except that one has a little bit of a hint. It has a banana there. And usually, if there's a banana there, you can go there. Actually, I should probably go ahead and exit, because that's the only bonus stage. Now, next up is Rickety Race. Oh, freaking crap. Ah. Alright, this time I'm not gonna fall off. Oh. Well, I fell off anyway. At least I jumped. But... okay. Yep. There we go. What? Are you serious? Alright, apparently I'm gonna need to play as Dixie for this. Come on, switch. There we go. There we go. Jeez, I don't know why that gave me such a hard time. Oh, I remember this one. It says destroy them all, but that's technically impossible. You just need to destroy a certain number. And apparently I didn't meet that number this time. How disappointing. No, I don't want to go there. I want to go back up there. Even though it's technically kind of dragging on, my failure. But, you know, at least I'm playing again. That's what counts. Actually, no, it doesn't. Oh, come on. Oh, crap. Oh, I still got the quota. That definitely is a relief. Oh, I also, another thing I did recently, oh, there's a secret about this, but I'll explain in a bit. I've also been, another thing I've been up to lately is, I was working on getting a platinum trophy on 3D.Game Heroes, and if you've played that game, you know that's not quite all that easy. It did take a lot of time and effort, and a lot of looking up walkthroughs, but there are some things you just really can't just look up a walkthrough and then automatically know what to do in order to guarantee the trophy. Get back, sure. There we go. Anyway, in order to... What you get out of killing all these guys, or just passing them really, except for the last one, is that you'll get the DK token. I don't think it actually does anything, but I always feel compelled to hold down the run button when going through stages like this one. I don't remember if I mentioned that before, but in fact, I'm almost certain it doesn't do anything. All you have to do is jump. Oh, there we go, token. It took me a long time to realize that's what you're supposed to do for that. Yay, one banana. That doesn't do anything for me. Alright, now we'll go to Mudhole Marsh. Whoa. Wasn't expecting him to jump like that. Oh, that's an enemy that's really annoying. That blue cat back there was a Cat 09 Tails, which basically grabs you and flings you up into the air. Just so, yeah. And it's really hard to control the direction that he throws you in. For the most part, it's kind of random, but he also has a certain pattern. You can actually control it slightly. Oh, that's all you get up there. I thought it was a... Oh, huh. Good thing yeah, usually you're normally supposed to let the Cat 09 Tails throw you up there, but occasionally he'll hurt you instead of grabbing you, so I don't like to rely on that. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Press the button. Out of time. There we go, just barely in time. Thought I was going to lose it that time. Anyways, yeah. As far as there are a couple of games that I actually bought during the Steam sale, not because there was any kind of, achievements or anything for it, but like with some games. But I mean, the majority of the games I had that were on the list were games I already had. The majority of the games that I tried for were games I already had, either because of previous sales or indie bundles. So, oh jeez. Oh, that was a little easier than I thought it would be. But yeah, they're like there are some that were kind of don't want to try. I don't really put that much effort into it. Not because I mean it's mostly because of the difficulty and or randomness of it. Crying out loud! You're supposed to stay up, you jerk. And for example, Super Meat Boy is an excellent example of an achievement that is just so difficult I don't want to bother with it. Whereas, an achievement like the one in Fate of the World, which is called Let It Glow, where you're supposed to plunge the world into thermonuclear war, but it's not exactly like you can just use a strategy that will guarantee it will happen. It'll just like it's completely random. Huh? I must have blinked there. What happened? I was supposed to jump on that guy, but apparently he smashed the bug on it instead. Okay. I'm gonna stop being careless for a minute. Anyways, I'm on a different mic than usual, so like before I was using I always forget these things, but before I was using a Guitar Hero mic really close to the oh crap no. Sorry about sucking it up, guys, but I think you're used to that by now. Qarx, bringing you disappointment one video at a time. Yuck. Alright, I'm gonna try to not let these neckies do me in this time. Come on. Don't throw me towards the bees. Alright. Yes, that was a not the bees reference. What of it? What was I saying? Oh yes, Fate of the World. That being random. I don't particularly care for games where the chance of you getting something done is random. Because really, I'd like to have some certainty and consistency. Boing, 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 boing. Oh, crap. Maybe I'll still get it if I do this. I still want that DK token. I don't want to kill myself just for this DK token. But I will. Jeez. Another example of a completely random one is the one in Binding of Isaac. A gift from Krampus, which it's like, dang. The game's random enough, don't you think it's enough that... I mean, to be honest, I kind of like Binding of Isaac, and I also don't like it. Because, like, one thing that people like about games like that particular one is that they're random. It's a different experience every time you play. But to me, that's kind of... That's more of an annoyance than it is a feature, because with like the other game they made, Super Meat Boy, you knew what was coming. You just needed to adjust your strategy so that that you knew what to do. Whereas in Binding of Isaac, it's just depending on your luck, you'll either have it easy or have it hard. Because they'll give you the items that you get are random. Continue shooting barrels. Come on. Yes! There's one that's way harder than that one, just because Now, I'll show you later. I'll show you when we get to it. We're almost done with this world, so I'm going to go ahead and save. And hopefully I'll see you on the next Let's Play. Let's Play episode. Now look, we're 50%, halfway there. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you on the next episode, and hopefully you join me. I just repeated myself. What I actually meant to say was, hopefully you enjoyed this video. And if not, yeah. Anyway, see ya. Bye.